We're here at Camp Pendleton with the 5th Marine Regiment. They just got off the bus. Punahou is here, and they're getting a real deal of what it's like to be in the Marines. All right, I'm here with head coach Matt Oliver. You've been with your team since 1999, 19 years. I mean, it's a long time coming, and being here at the Honor Bowl is very special to have you here. How do you feel about that huge win that you just got?
Any win's a great win, but it was just really just such a great event for our kids and our school to be part of and to bring honor to, those of us that keep us safe here. So we were just really happy to be part of it.
Thank you so much. Second and third teams are here. Paraclete Spirits are on my left. Boron Bobcats are on my right, getting a little speech from Colonel Morris about what the Marines here with Marine Regiment are all about and what it means to be a Marine. We're now here with Paraclete Spirits head coach Dean Herrington. First off, congrats on being 2016 CIF state champions. That's huge. It's incredible. We want to know, did you prepare your team any differently coming here to Camp Pendleton and knowing what they were going to learn?
Yeah, I was here a couple years ago, and we kind of told them. Actually, our quarterback Reverend Wright was here also, and we kind of told them a little bit what to expect, and and just it's going to be a very humbling experience. And I didn't think they'd realize they have drill instructors get on the bus and get them off. That was pretty hilarious. Some of my real tough guys were, you could see their eyes were like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And that was great, but it's just a great experience.
Yeah, shaking in their boots a little bit. Yeah. Now, as far as the game goes, was there any difference in how you prepared them to come into this game and what they needed to expect?
No, we know we're playing a great opponent. We're some say we're a little bit outgunned with the athletes they have, but it's not about the other team; it's about ourselves. We just want to play well, play smart, and just give it our all the whole game.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, and congrats.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with first-year Boron Bobcats coach Bob Kostopolis. How do you feel about being here, Camp Pendleton experience, and getting your boys ready for this weekend?
After what we just went through, kind of emotional, to be honest with you. I don't really know that we really fully appreciated or understood how important the honor group and what they're doing is. We have an ex-Marine, Mike Howard, is our assistant. He's the one that presented the jersey. I'm kind of emotional, to be honest with you. Seeing our kids hear important things, seeing hollowed ground. We also have a kid on our team, Michael Arambula. His dad was a 5th Marine, and is a 5th Marine. So just honestly a little emotional to be, is what I'm feeling.
I noticed earlier you have this memorial wall called Bo's Memorial. Bo's Hometown Heroes. How do you talk about them, and how do you convey the importance back home while you're there?
So Bo's Hometown Heroes is kids, boys and girls that are actively serving in our military, from the Marines to the Air Force, the Navy, and the Army. They're just some of the kids. There's even more than that. Those are the kids' parents who've actually bought Jimbo and brought him a photo. So the big thing is what was so strange. We were talking about how we just felt lucky that we had an opening in our schedule and Christian had an opening in theirs. And then once we kind of started to realize what it was all about, we're going, well, this is what we do. And we have so many kids at our school. It's amazing how small our school is. We're like 130 to 140 kids public. How many of our kids join the military? It's phenomenal. And the amount of numbers of kids that are actively serving in the military right now. So what Jimbo does, was our athletic trainer and our athletic director for 30 plus years. Now he kind of is retired, and he runs our local fitness center in our small town, and he is a big time prideful guy, and so he just kind of did that as an honor, and then it's kind of over the years grown to importance. He just hung a few pictures on the wall, and then it actually started to matter, and it came together, and so we're pretty proud of those guys, and we talk about those things, but now we're doing it, so that it's been pretty neat. And like I said, we just didn't really realize how we fit into this whole thing until it actually started to happen. You know what I mean?
Well, it's great to have you here, and good luck later.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. No. Game 2 is already off to an emotional start. They began with moto talks in the locker room earlier with Marines and Coach Soto, and now, the beginning of the game, they had a Gold Star ceremony where Gold Star families built a cross. And that was an emotional time for everyone, and now the game's going, and it's already a battle. You can feel the energy in the stands, and we're excited to see what comes out of it. So, first year coaching here at the Lancers, But I mean, you come out so strong. Does your passion come from being a Lancey yourself and growing up and trying to fuel your players to kind of get that same motivation you had?
Absolutely. I mean, that's always been, my big thing being a part of the football program here. Is I remember the days of Orange Lutheran with 400 students, with 22 guys on the varsity field, playing on Saturdays at 2 o'clock. So for me, like, to be here is a blessing, and all the people before me that added value to the program. I'm just here to add value to what Orange Lutheran is, and the school that it is, and where God's leading us. And I am thrilled to be an ambassador and a piece of this school to represent us in the Honor Bowl.
And you faced a state champion tonight. How did you prepare for that coming into the game and then end up winning 37-0?
Well, it's interesting because we battled the heat index all week, so we didn't have a lot of preparation in shoulder pads at all. So we really had to tell the boys, like, hey, we are going in this all business. We're going to have to grow up and be mature and represent our high school the way it's supposed to be. And yes, it was adversity, but since January, we have challenged our young men on a daily basis. Each week is a new competitive platform, and so I think that preparation is what really got us here, was based on our work that we did in January, and just to be on the same field with Coach Doyle at Cathedral Catholic, just a phenomenal program with a great legacy and just a great example of Christian character and honor.
Right. And then coming to the Honor Bowl, what did you learn from this experience and bringing it back to your community?
That's a great question, because I'm still wrapped up in my game right now. But I think just being able to take our Orange Lutheran family to San Diego, bring awareness, bring a little bit of light, and represent the veterans that serve our country. I mean, we look at our football program as an opportunity to teach. It's another classroom, whether it's X's and O's or it's life and its character. And I think on this football field and being a part of this great program tonight was unbelievable, and a great learning experience for our young men.
Awesome. Well, it was great to have you, and congrats on that win.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
We're here just before the Moto Talks are about to begin with Centennial High School. It's going to be a great game for #remit. I'm sweating. I know you are too. Okay, here we go. We're here in the gymnasium at Cathedral Catholic. Centennial is preparing to do their last-minute walkthroughs right before #rematch begins here at Cathedral Catholic High School. Here with Kevin Wright, coach of the IMG. You're back. You're defending your Honor Bowl title. How does it feel to be here?
Well, it's good to get here. It was about an 11-hour trip, by the time we left school and got to, we actually flew out of Orlando and then, 5 hours here. And so, you come a long way not to play well. So our kids are excited to be back.
Yeah, I mean, that is a trek coming back. How does it feel knowing that you're going to be back here playing Centennial and knowing the results of the game last year and how close it was? Did you prepare any differently or?
Well, I don't know if we prepared any differently. I mean, you're a little bit more familiar with your opponent. I mean, it's high school football where, you don't play cross-country rivals very much. And obviously after one game and a game like that, they become an instant rival. So, our kids know what they're in for, and they're excited about it, and I think they'll be up to the challenge.
Yeah, I think Centennial's ready for a #rematch.
Well, we don't usually worry about the opponent. We know they're good. They have a good program, but I think we have a good program as well.
Awesome. Well, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.